How can we recognize a native speaker versus a non-native speaker besides their accent? Native speakers use a lot of expressions and phrasal verbs and idioms. Let's listen to this native speaker.
Outside of that, everybody kind of jumped at it, like really went out of their way to make it work too. Like
He said, outside of that, everybody kind of jumped at it, like really went out of their way to make it work. He used 3 different expressions. He used outside of that, and he didn't mean outside, like inside and outside. And he used to jump at something, and the idiomatic expression to go out of one's way. He said went out of their way. Non-native speakers usually use the literal words. For example, don't make an extra effort for me. But a native speaker would say, don't go out of your way for me. And that's one of the expressions that's included in this video. My goal at Accurate English is to take your English to the final level of fluency by helping you understand native speakers and speak like one. And to help you achieve that goal, I just created a free downloadable PDF for you titled 20 English Expressions for Professionals. If you're looking to level up your professional English and learn the common expressions that native speakers use, you can get it in the link below. This PDF is designed to help you master key idiomatic expressions used in the workplace. Inside, you will find definitions of 20 idioms that are commonly used at work. But I didn't stop there. I also included conversation practice questions to help you really internalize these expressions and use them in real-life scenarios. Plus, there is a fun fill-in-the-blank quiz at the end for some extra practice. Understanding and using these expressions will bring you one step closer to sounding like a native English speaker in a professional environment. So go to the link below and grab your copy and start practicing today. In this video, Drake and I will teach you some very common and very useful expressions that contain the word go. Yes, Drake, your favorite guest on my channel, is back to teach you some English expressions. If you don't know Drake, he's a frequent guest on my channel, and he's very good at explaining English expressions and phrasal verbs to my viewers. And I will teach you some of the expressions that Drake is using while he's speaking. When we filmed this video, Drake was with his co-worker, Victor. Victor is from Mexico. He's only been in the United States for a few years, and he's working very hard on his English. He learned a lot from this lesson, and you will too. Let's learn the meaning of the expression to give it a go. Give it a go.
Give it a go. Try it. You should try doing this. You should take a whack at it. Start doing it.
To give it a go means to try something, usually when you're trying it for the first time. For example, you can say, I've never tried skiing before, but I'll give it a go this weekend. Or, we gave the recipe a go, but it didn't turn out as expected. You should give it a go. Or in the past tense, I gave it a go. I gave it a go, but it didn't work out. Let's listen to how some other people used it.
And I highly encourage you to give it a go.
This year, I wanted to give it a go.
And let's give it a go.
But I would suggest trying this at least once.
Give it a go. You don't know till you try.
Drake used the expression to take a whack at.
Take a whack at it.
He said, you should take a whack at it. It means to try doing something for the first time, sometimes without prior experience. For example, you can say, I've never painted before, but I'll take a whack at it and see how it goes. My car isn't starting, so I'm going to take a whack at fixing it myself before calling a mechanic. If I say, you went all out, or don't go all out, what does that mean, to go all out? Let's listen to Drake.
They did as much as they could. They did a lot for you. They bought maybe the nicest things. Maybe on a date, let's say if I go all out on a date, I take her to the nicest restaurant in town. I wear a really nice suit. I bring her flowers, chocolates. I open the door for her. I went all out.
He went all out. Have you ever gone all out for a girl?
I've gone all out for a girl. When the heart speaks, it wants to go all out. You know, when you talk to my heart, I want to go all out for you. And that's for my friends, that's for my family. I'll go all out for the people I love.
I mean, I do it every time, like especially when it comes about my family. I go
I can attest to it.
I go all out, like especially when it comes about my mom. Like, I don't care, I don't stop. And of course, when it comes about relationships, girls, like I don't like to waste my time. So if I'm gonna do it, I'm going all out.
Go all out.
Go all out, okay. To go all out means to give the maximum effort, to put all your energy and your enthusiasm into what you're doing. For example, you can say, when they have a party, they like to go all out. If they want to win, they will need to go all out in the final game. When is the last time that you went all out? What did you do? Let me know in the comments. Drake said, I can attest to it, when he was talking about Victor, who goes all out for his friends and family. All out.
I can attest to it.
If you say, I can attest to it, that means that you can confirm or provide proof that something is true based on your own experience or your own knowledge. We can say, I can attest to his honesty. I can attest to the fact that this restaurant has excellent food. I've been there many times. I can attest to it. I can personally attest to it. Let's listen to how some native speakers used it.
There's a lot of sprinkling in this recipe. I can attest to that.
But as somebody said, it's fun to have written a book, it's not fun to write a book. And I can attest to that.
I can personally attest to the effectiveness of that app. It's really great.
Are you a go-getter? What does that mean? Let's listen to Drake explain that expression.
A go-getter, someone with a lot of ambition, a lot of drive. They do their best. They want to accomplish all of their goals. They're a go-getter.
Are you a go-getter?
I'm a go-getter, yeah. People with big dreams, they're go-getters.
Victor, are you a go-getter?
Definitely a go-getter. For me, like moving to another country, for me, that was the real definition that I'm a go-getter, because this is my plan, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to stop until I get it.
Wonderful. A go-getter is a person who's ambitious and determined to succeed. We can say, she's such a go-getter. She's already been promoted twice this year. If you want someone who will get the job done, hire a go-getter like him. He's a real go-getter. If I say to you, it's a go, what does that mean? Or in the negative, it's a no-go. Let's listen to Drake.
It's a go. That means that it's approved. It's a go. Something was approved, or that means that we're going to do it. Did we get approved for the loan? It's a go. We did.
It's a go means it has been approved or confirmed, or it will happen as planned. It's officially moving forward. We can say, the weather looks good, so it's a go for the outdoor concert tonight. I checked with the boss, and it's a go to start the new initiative next week. Let's listen to how some other people used it.
Will we find out whether it's a go tomorrow?
The call came in saying, team, it's a go. It's a go. It's a go.
They will watch a decision made on a startup of whether it's a go or a no-go. And they all gave me yes.
And then somebody determines it's a go or a no-go.
It's a no-go. What does that mean? Let's listen to Drake explain it.
It's a no-go. It's not going to happen. That opportunity maybe fell through. It was denied. We can't do it. Yeah, it's a no-go. Did you get reservations for tonight? That's a no-go.
It's a no-go is something that won't happen or isn't possible. The event is a no-go due to the weather. We tried to get tickets for the concert, but it's a no-go. They're all sold out. The deal fell through, so the project is a no-go for now. I gave you the example of to fall through. The deal fell through. But Drake also used that expression. Let's listen to Drake.
Maybe fell through.
To fall through is to fail or to not happen as planned. For example, we can say, we were planning to travel to Italy, but the trip fell through when the flight got canceled. The deal fell through at the last minute because we couldn't agree on the terms. To fall through is a phrasal verb. And did you know that Drake and I made a course together called Phrasal Verbs for Fluent English? If you haven't bought it yet, check it out at accurateenglish.com. We teach you all of the most important phrasal verbs that you need to know for fluent English. Phrasal verbs can be so confusing. For example, the verb break has so many different variations when we add the preposition. To break out, to break in, to break into, to break out of, to break up, to break down and on and on. That can be so confusing, but it's a really important part of fluent English. I promise you that you will feel a lot more confident about your knowledge of English expressions, English phrasal verbs, after you take this course, and your English will go to the next level. Okay, let's look at the next expression. Go for it. What does that mean? Let's listen to Drake.
Go for it. Try it. You should do it. Go for it. Maybe it's something that looks like it's very hard to do, but you should try it anyways. Go for it. Try doing that thing. Hey, there's plenty of food. If you want some of that, if you want to fry, go for it.
To go for it is to take action or to seize an opportunity without hesitation, to pursue something with enthusiasm. For example, we can say, if you want to start your own business, just go for it. You should go for it. You've got nothing to lose. I was hesitant at first, but I finally went for it. You can use it in the past tense. I went for it. If I say to you, I went overboard, or don't go overboard, what am I talking about? What am I asking you to do? Don't go overboard. Let's listen to Drake explain it.
Go overboard. You did too much. You maybe spent too much money, or maybe you worked out too hard, you lifted too much, you went overboard. You did too much.
What do you tend to go overboard with?
I go overboard with buying shoes. I buy too many shoes. I've only got 2 feet and I have a lot of shoes.
Don't go overboard, it's expensive.
Yeah.
I go overboard with maybe working out. Sometimes I like to go to the gym twice.
Twice a day?
Especially if it's leg day. I love to do the first part in the morning and then come back by 7 p.m., 8 p.m. and have another mini round of legs.
When you go overboard working out your legs, you can barely walk probably, right? It hurts your legs.
Right. To go overboard is to do too much or to be excessive. For example, we can say, they went overboard with the decorations. That's a little overboard. That's too much. I went way overboard and I cooked more food than I needed. I went overboard at the gym today and now my muscles are so sore I can barely move. I spent too much money. I went overboard. When is the last time that you went overboard on something? Let me know in the comments. If I tell you, don't go out of your way, what does that mean? Or, you shouldn't have gone out of your way. What am I telling you? Let's listen to Drake explain it.
Don't go out of your way. If you're telling someone that, you're trying to be polite. You're telling them they don't have to do that favor for you, or they don't have to do something special for you. Just continue to do what you're going to do. Don't go out of your way. You don't need to do that. It's okay.
To go out of one's way is to make an extra effort to do something, especially when you're helping someone. For example, we can say, he went out of his way to help me move into my new apartment. Or we can say, don't go out of your way to pick me up. I'll get an Uber. I'll be okay. He always goes out of his way to make his customers happy. Don't go there. That's an expression. The literal meaning is don't go to that location. But it's also an expression that is a warning. It means don't bring up that topic. Don't talk about it. Don't mention it. Maybe it will make me very angry, or I'm very sensitive about that subject, so don't go there. Let's listen to Drake explain it.
Don't go there is like a warning to say, you better not even bring up a certain topic. It's going to make me mad. Don't even talk about that. Don't bring that up because it's really going to upset me.
I don't want to talk about my ex. Don't go there. When he mentioned politics, I said, don't go there. Let's not go there. Let's not talk about it. Let's listen to how some other people used it.
No, don't go there. Oh my God.
So don't go there. Don't talk to me about that.
At the time, he had a lot of hair.
Don't go there.
Let's learn the meaning of the expression, it's go time. Let's listen to the way Drake explained it.
It's go time is like it's time to do whatever you had planned to do. Let's say you were training for a triathlon and it's the day of it. That means it's go time and it's time to give it your all. Do your best.
Go time is the moment to start or to take action. We've prepared enough. It's go time now. The presentation is in 5 minutes. It's go time, everyone. As soon as the bell rings, it's go time for the race. Let's listen to how some other people used it.
You know things are getting serious when Mo's rolling up her sleeves, and we both have our hair up, so it's go time. Are you ready, Mo?
Ready. We've been planning for months. Let's do it. It's go time.
Now's your chance, because it's go time.
Get ready. Get set. It's go time.
Let's learn the meaning of the expression to go all the way. Let's listen to Drake.
Go all the way means to finish it, to do your very best, and just to finish the task at hand. Go all the way.
To go all the way means to complete something fully or to see it through to the end. We can say she's determined to go all the way with her education and get her PhD. The team went all the way to win the championship. Drake said the task at hand. Let's listen.
And just to finish the task at hand. Go all the way.
He said to finish the task at hand. A task is a responsibility, a project, a part of a job. It can be a simple task or a very complex task. And a task at hand is a current task or problem that needs immediate attention or focus. For example, we can say, I need to finish the task at hand before moving on to anything else. Let's not get distracted. Let's focus on the task at hand. What is the current task at hand in your life? Let's listen to how some other people used it.
You can concentrate on a task at hand.
When the task at hand feels impossible.
We get so focused on the task at hand that everything else disappears.
If some of these expressions were new for you, I suggest that you watch the video again and pause, write them down, and then, of course, make your own sentences and say them out loud. That's the best way to remember them. Thanks for watching and keep practicing.